today I'm gonna check some wheels for Berry Marathon. So this is a Mata 125 F0 without holes, the original one, and this is a hydrogen flow from Rollerblade. The hardness is firm, the softest one, and the Red Magic, Bont Red Magic firm, and this XFirm. I have 4 wheels, and I also have the 125 with the holes. I prefer this one actually. It's like a Rolls Royce, no bumpy. Even it's like if you step on the 5mm rocks, still feel nothing, smooth. But probably it's a little bit, you feel maybe a little bit heavy for the So the Red Magic, powered by MPC, is much different from the Mata wheels, Mata 125. It's just a different concept. It has an aluminum core, so that you feel a little bit heavy. So, but if you use momentum, it will be much help for you for the marathon, like I think. And the feeling is much more comfortable. It's like a Rolls Royce, their expensive car. You feel nothing, even some rocks and sand or some bumpy surface. You feel like a skate on the ice, and much more stable. It's really nice. One point I have to say it is a little bit heavier because of the aluminum core, so it might be tired. You will be tired if you schedule 2 hours for the marathon, but if you schedule like 1 hour for 42K, it maybe will be nothing. It's just good wheels. Still in my list for the Berry Marathon. So Bont Red Magic, yellow, so it's firm. Hardness is I got this for the partly wet surface condition. So it feels a little bit heavier, of course, than the XFirm, but still, actually, it's okay for the dry surface, and a little bit more grip. But the rolling is, of course, XFirm is slightly better, but not much different for it's 2K and 2K, so 4K testing course. It's like 10 seconds, no, not much less, more or less, like 5 seconds difference. And so it depends on the wind and my powers, so you can ignore the time difference, and the grip is nice and so much comfortable, and same as the XFirm. So the bearing 3 years ago or 4 years ago was a rainy day, and I choose Storm Surge actually, but I think this also works in the rainy, but for the rain I recommend rain wheels like the Storm Surge, and Powerslide has this also, but still works, I think. And if it gets dry during your race, this will be good choice for you. And sometimes they stop the rain before the race start, and going to get dry, but still there's a puddle or wet surface, this will be the good choice for you. I'm going to test the another hydrogen flow. We'll see. Now I tested the Rollerblade Hydrogen flow. It's the hardness is it's firm as the softest one. It's first I say this is goodwill, and how do I say, it's like an average, but in good meaning. So rolling is good, grip is good, control good, everything's good. But compared to the Bont Red Magic or the Mata wheels, Mata 125, it's these wheels have some extraordinary functions like a rolling or grip or comfortness. Beside that, these wheels is very average. Everything is fine. It's really nice, good for the race. So if you like to skate like 1 hour 20 to 40 minutes for 42k, and you still have thinking about which wheel to choose, so this will be one option for you actually. Of course, the top skaters also you can choose because they can skate 1 hour or something. So from top to the average skaters, this will be the really nice wheel. And the lightness is very lightweight, and the feeling, yeah, so much light on your foot. And the rolling is nice, still nice. And I also got this for the rainy race because it's 4 years ago. It might be rain. Actually, it didn't, but there's a chance of rain, so I got this wheel for the rainy, wet race. I heard this wheel also used for the rain and wet surface. So this will be the really nice choice for the all surface and all conditions. That means they're a very average wheel, but in good meaning actually. So now I tested the Mata 125. The hardness is F0. I think it's the softest one. I believe this is best for the marathons in the 125 blue Matas. And I also have the hole in the core, but this is not. I prefer this type. It's the original one, and with the hole is maybe it's more flexibility, and I feel a little bit heavier, maybe more controllable, but I prefer this type without holes. Yeah, and of course this is the good wheel, sometimes best wheel. Yeah, and I skated with this wheel so many times, like maybe more than 20 or maybe more races with these wheels. So I thought this was the first option for the very marathon. I still thinking about whether Bont Red Magic is also nice, because the surface is mostly good surface in the bearing, but partly there's bumps and holes and some rocks there and paves. So for all surfers, Red Magic maybe probably good for the that surface, kind of surface. But the time for the 4K for testing time is the best one is this one. Acceleration is good for the Red Magic, good in the Red Magic, but the top speed, I think it's the matter is the highest, I think. But this year, because I didn't have much marathon race, just only one for these 4 years, so I didn't get the fastest time. Like I skated a marathon 1 hour 8 minutes 30 seconds, so I had to start from the block B, so there's not so much competitive races, like not so much acceleration and going down, so I prefer a much more comfortness with Bont Red Magic. Maybe I haven't decided yet now. I still have there a couple of days for the leaving Japan to Germany, so I will choose in this maybe tomorrow.